Okay, y'all. So I had a really big realization for myself, and I just want to share it with you all in case that it resonates or in case that it helps you in some type of way. So, anytime I have like a pattern that I notice that I keep doing all the time, when I realize it or when I become aware of it, then I try to figure out where it stems from. Is this something you have to do? No, but it's just something that I like to do for myself. And a pattern that I have that I just realized, which I've been doing for so long, is constantly checking my phone. I'm constantly checking my notifications to see what new notifications I have, constantly checking my messages, checking all my apps, like just constantly checking on my phone. And I've even had my phone on Do Not Disturb for a while, which I love, but I notice I'm still checking the notifications even though my phone is on Do Not Disturb, which makes zero sense. So when I realize stuff like this, and because we have chat now, I'm going straight to chat and I ask chat like, what do these characteristics mean? Ask me a series of questions so we can figure this out, but definitely come from a law of assumption perspective. And basically, what after going through everything, it basically is saying I'm checking my state. I'm not checking my phone and I'm not checking the notifications. I'm checking to see if my state is basically reflecting back to me. And that made a lot of sense. And when people are checking their 3D, not just their phone, but when people are checking their 3D, you're checking your state of being. You're checking to see if your affirmations are working. You're checking to see if your techniques are working. You're checking to see if the work that you believe that you're putting in is being rewarded back to you in your reality. And that kind of mind blowed me a little bit. And what all of this made me realize is you have to stabilize your state of being first. What a lot of us are doing is we are doing our techniques, our affirmations, whatever, and then we are checking our reality. We're looking for proof, we're looking for validation, we are seeking things outside of ourselves. This is nothing new. This is something that I talk about, all other YouTube creators talk about. You don't want to seek validation outside of yourself. So, what do you do instead? You need to stabilize your state of being because you're not manifesting from your techniques, you're not manifesting from your affirmations, you're manifesting from your state of being. And we all know that because if y'all watch Sammy has clearly talked about states. She has clearly stated like the state of being, you use your affirmations to enter a state, right? So, what does stabilizing a state actually mean? And stabilizing a state means that you are entering that state and you're stabilizing it. Stabilizing means to basically be firm in. Like if you look up the definition of stabilize, it is to be firm. Like you're standing firm in this identity. And I feel like that could just really help a lot of people if you think about it from that perspective. So just from the beginning, like what is a state? A state is not an affirmation, it's not a thought, it's not a feeling. A state is your identity. A state is who you are identifying as, and you're manifesting from the state, not the desire, the state of being that you're in, which means you're manifesting from who you are identifying as. So when you manifest things really quickly is because you have stabilized that identity. You are stabilized in that state. You're firm in that identity. So there are things in your reality that I can guarantee you have said this is going to happen or this isn't going to happen, and you stood firm on that. There were no ifs, ands, or questions about it. Like maybe you had a test coming up. Maybe you knew somebody was cheating on you. Maybe you knew somebody was going to call you or you were going to run into somebody, right? And maybe you knew you were going to win a contest, but you stood firm in that. Like nobody could change your mind on that thing. You stood firm in it because you were stabilized in that identity, which means you were stabilized in the state of being, of having that thing or not having that thing. So therefore it reflected in your reality. So in my opinion, we shouldn't be focused on trying to manifest a thing. We should be more focused on just being stabilized in the identity because it's very easy to slip in and out of a state. Like we do it all day long. All day you are slipping in and out of a state. It could be chosen, then unchosen, loved, unloved, wanted, unwanted. My life is perfect. My life is unperfect. Everything goes my way. Things don't go my way. Bad things happen to me, right? Like we can go in and out of these states all day long. And that's why the manifestation that you are desiring hasn't appeared physically yet, because you haven't stabilized the state of being. You are just in and out, fluctuating in and out. You do your affirmations, you do your techniques, and then the moment you come out of that, you're checking, you're seeking, you're asking questions, you're watching more videos, you're reaching out for coaching, like you're doing all this extra stuff instead of just standing firm in, I have this thing is mine. And thinking about it, right? And thinking about it from a perspective of, okay, you stabilize a state. What does that feel like? What does a stabilized state feel like? And to me, now knowing what this means is it just feels calm. It feels confident. You enter that state of knowing. Like there's so many different perspectives and there's so many ways that you can explain this. I can call this a stabilized state. I can call this the Sabbath state. I can call this the knowing state. It all means the same thing, but certain words trigger certain things in certain people. So if this message resonates with you, then start looking at it from that perspective of, let me stabilize my state. And stabilizing means you're just neutral. You're just neutral to it. Like, okay, cool. You're neutral to the fact that you have a phone. You're neutral to the fact that you have a job. You're neutral to the fact that you have all your arms and legs, fingers and toes. You're neutral to the fact that you have sight and you can see. You're neutral to the fact that you have a roof over your head. You're neutral to the fact that you have access to Wi-Fi and internet. So whatever it is that you're desiring to experience, approach it with that same neutrality. That's how you stabilize the state of being. Use your affirmations and your tools and techniques, methods, and all of that to help you enter that state of being and hold it. And the moment you catch yourself slipping out of it because you're about to go check your reality, you're about to go question and waver and look for more answers and try to figure out why it hasn't happened yet. Return back to, you already have it. That's all it is. It's all the same thing. Because we know manifestation never fails, right? The problem is you're going in and out of this state of being and you're not holding a state long enough for it to reflect, because you're wobbling, you're going back and forth. Like if you try to boil water on the stove, right? You put the water in the pot, you turn it on, you are not going to stand there and keep checking the water. You're not going to keep checking the water to see if it's boiling. You turn the stove on, you know the water is going to start to boil, and then you just return to the pot of water because you know it's boiling. Like you're not stressed out about it, you're not panicking, you're not trying to figure out why the water isn't boiling, because you know once you put that pot of water on the stove and turn that heat on, it is going to boil. So once you decide what it is that you want to experience in your reality, know that it's already done. It's already done, right? Just know that it's already done. And that, like, the more you return to this, I know it's done, I know I have it, that is stabilizing that identity. That is making you firm. You're standing firm in, I have this thing. And the more you can stay consistent with that, the easier it'll reflect in your reality. The problem is we do the methods and the techniques, and as soon as you come out of it and you get triggered by something in your reality, you fall out of that state. And then how long do you stay out of that state of being? How long do you allow that trigger to affect you? Or are you aware enough to put yourself back into the state of having, the identity of having? That's all that it is. Stabilize your state by maintaining it long enough through your affirmations, your thoughts, your inner conversations. It's just a mindfulness practice all day long until you've mastered it, because you've mastered thinking the opposite your entire life. You've mastered thinking negatively. You've mastered complaining not in your favor. So now just master complaining in your favor, inner conversations that are in your favor, thinking in your favor. Master the positivity instead of mastering, I don't want to call it negativity, but mastering the unwanted. Don't master the unwanted. Master what you actually want and complaining in your favor in that way. And then finally, all of this led me down a rabbit hole to the God state, honestly, because what I realized is you can go and manifest anything that you want, right? You can literally manifest anything that your mind can come up with. It is literally possible. It doesn't matter how illogical it is. It doesn't matter how off the wall it may seem. Like whatever it is, you can manifest it. But are you going to keep chasing and spending your time trying to manifest these things, or just enter the God state, stabilize yourself into the God state? And for me, that's what clicked for me. And honestly, moving forward, I'm not even focused on manifesting individual things. I just want to focus on, for myself, stabilizing in the God state identity. I did come up with the affirmation for myself. I will share that with you all in another video. If you want, I can put some God state affirmations in the comments and I'll pin it for you. But from the God state, if you stabilize yourself in that identity, you identify as the creator of your reality, you identify as source, you identify as the one that life responds to instead of you reacting to life, then what happens is, once you're stabilized in that identity, everything has to move the way you want it to move. So if you've seen success stories on people instantly manifesting or manifesting these big, huge things effortlessly, they have entered a state of being where they know that they are the creator. And it's not that they just know it because they tell it to themselves. They actually are living it because they have stabilized in that state, and now their reality is reflecting that state of being, right? So from this, whatever you take from this video, just learn how to stabilize your state, okay? Definitely, if this resonates, start focusing on entering the God state, okay? Focus on being the creator of your reality. You could tell yourself, I create my reality because I am the source. I create my reality because I am God, if that resonates. Some people don't like that. I co-create my reality with the universe. Like whatever resonates, because no way is right or wrong to say. Like they all have the same value. It's more so your perspective, your beliefs, and what you believe in, right? And then I can't tell you, I don't feel like I can sit here and tell you how to stabilize a state, because you already know how to do that. What I'm telling you in this video is be more aware of being stable in that identity, holding that identity, maintaining that identity, because once the word stabilize means to stand firm. Okay, be firm in. Firm is like a tight ass grip. So have a tight ass grip on the desire and already having it. Have that grip on your mentality and your thoughts and who you're being, right? And when I say who you're being, not who you're physically being, but the thoughts that you're entertaining, the inner conversations, even the conversations that you're having with your friends and family and coworkers and whoever throughout the day. Like you're a sponge, you're always absorbing, right? So if I had to give you best practices to stabilize a state, it's not a method that you have to do. It's not this long, full, drawn out routine. It is just being mindful enough that when you're triggered, to not fall for the trigger and to return back to, I already have this thing that I desire. There's no need for me to look for it. I don't have to go search for it. There's nothing else that I have to do because I already have it. It's done. That's how you stabilize in an identity, because it, again, you're not manifesting from the desire. You're not manifesting from the techniques, all the different techniques that you're doing. You're manifesting from the state of being that you're in, and your state of being is your identity. So keep identifying as a version of yourself who has what you want. And yes, I do believe if you identify more often throughout your day as that version of yourself, it just allows it to set in much better. You can impress your subconscious, however you want to word it, but it will reflect in your reality much faster. So I intend that this video helped you in some type of way. I intend that maybe something clicked, something shifted for you. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you're interested in joining my membership, I just revamped it and changed it to group coaching. So we do one live stream every month. We do a Q&A video, and I'm answering all of your questions that you submit. I actually do a free giveaway once a month as well for my membership for free coaching. And then we have some other perks and benefits in there. So the link for everything everything is in the description below. If you haven't joined the free Discord, we just hit 1,000 members in there, so I'm actually going to be posting something special for you all coming up really soon. So if you want to join that or get your free Manifest My Dream Life ebook, the link is down below. Other than that, I appreciate you all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.